they tried different things to take wickets, the different fields they had, the way they fielded. I mean, to take those 3 wickets tonight was testament to the work they've done in the first 2 sessions, if I'm honest with you. I think we're pretty happy with how it's ended up, 4 down. Obviously we'd like them 6 down, 10 all out, but you know, you're in the subcontinent and you're just playing different conditions.
And how are the guys in terms of resilience out there, the conditions, the big stand that's occupied on for 6 holes or something with the break in the afternoon, with the sort of heads up?
Yeah, guys are fizzing all day. I mean, it's really surprising. I suppose back in the day when we got a lot of people down, but we talk about the positive moments and trying to affect the game positively. And the guys went out in that 3rd session knowing what they had to do, but also with enough energy to be able to affect it. I'm just really proud of going through that. It's pretty hot out there. It's pretty docile at times. Probably expected it to do a little bit more this morning. It didn't, but that's okay. We'll find out if it does the same tomorrow or not. But no, it was a pretty strong day for the lads.
And in terms of your side of things on spin, how nice was it to see Jack back inside there? And how involved was he today in terms of, I don't know, why did it take a little bit of time and dragging it back when the runs were getting away with it a little bit?
Jack was amazing. I mean, coming back after his first test after a while, I think he was top drawer and setting the fields he'd set, but then bowling to those fields. So I think he was perfect. He was perfect in what he did, and so was Bash. Bash missed a little bit, but ultimately he was pretty good.
I'll go Chris Stocks and then Stefan, BBC.
Hi, big wicket for Chris Wokes there at the end, and also the team. What effect did that have on Chris for the rest of this series in terms of confidence and momentum? Given his own chat about that.
Chris has bowled well all season. He always does. I mean, I thought he bowled well again today. He tried everything that we all did. We set different fields and not always the opportunity comes. But to get that wicket tonight, I think that proves that he's a skillful bowler no matter where he is. To get the ball to go away from Bubba at the end of the day on a flat wicket and then nip one back, it's pretty decent.
You put the effort from the other seasons today. It wasn't easy going, was it? Just stuck in there.
100%, mate. Casey was amazing. He was up at 90 mile an hour. Gus taking wickets at the back end of the day through skill alone, let alone just the pace that he's usually produced. The seamers were fantastic. You know, they were dripping by the time they came back in, but they still went back out. And they still went back out with an energy to try and take another wicket and look for the next opportunity. I think they did as well as they could today on a wicket that didn't really suit them.
Steph?
Did the pitch surprise you? There's a lot of chat in the room about how it might be quite green and it might have a bit of a trim this morning. Surprised there?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what sort of pitch we were going to be facing against. It's been covered all week. You know, we had a little look at it yesterday. It looked like it had been watered, but also it's so hot here, it dries very quickly. We thought it might nip around a bit more this morning just because it's fresh, but it did it for 5 overs, almost like a one-day wicket. But it didn't really keep the pace like we thought it would throughout the game because of the grass cover. We thought it might have a bit more pace throughout the day. It didn't really keep that, and I think that's just the heat. But you still got to take 10 wickets and then look to take the next 10 wickets, don't you? So we've just got to keep looking at different ways, and whether that's different lengths, different lines, just keep finding ways to do it.
You happy with that pitch being covered this morning? I know you guys would change the team at all, but that's the risky one, isn't it?
Oh, mate. It's not my pitch, I'm away from home. The pitch is a pitch, so no, it doesn't bother me.
Okay, get in front here now.
Hi, this is Abdullah from Shafique. So do you think as previously was not much help for the bowlers from the pitch, so do you think we can see some turn and spin later that has been like on day 3 or day 4?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't actually seen the pitch since today, but since lunchtime today. So you'd expect there'd be some wear and tear on the pitch, and you'd expect Pakistan spinners to get spin out of it just as ours will. But the game will play at its own pace. There's no point in trying to force that pace. The wicket will allow whoever to do whatever they need to do at the right time. It's just who's in the right position to be able to do that, but also who's willing to affect it.
Last question.
Don't you think your pacer were not bowling on the chain? They were a bit cooler, especially within first week
we were trying to take wickets, mate. We're trying to nick guys off. We had people behind the wicket, so we want to bowl fuller. We want to challenge batters. You know, we would like to get 10 wickets every day, every time we bowl. So, you know, there's always a hindsight. There's always a different look at how we can play the game. But I think the guys were pretty good today at chopping and changing their plans very well.
Thank you. Cheers, G.
No worries. Thank you. Have a good night.